Hi, my name's Ian Lindgren. I'm the chairperson of the Australian Peacekeeper and Peacemaker Veterans Association, and the purpose of this video is to invite all members and all associate members to attend the extraordinary general meeting to be held on Friday the 17th of May between 2 and 2:30 p.m. There are two issues that we wish to cover off on the day. The first is an update to the Constitution, and if that is passed, we'll then consider electing new directors. In terms of the board at the moment, the board consists of 4 directors. There are 2 vacant positions. Rob Woods, our inaugural chairperson, has moved on with life, and I miss him and his guidance, I must admit, every day. Our 6th member that we're missing was initially Dan Smith, but Dan had work conflicts, and Dan was replaced by Natalie Merriman, who also had some work conflicts and recently tendered resignation. So we're left with 4 board members. We must fill those 2 positions, and our recommendation is that we fill another 4 positions on top of that. And I'll explain why shortly. So if we look at the original 6 company directors, we made a number of strategic objectives, and 2 which are important today. The first is to ensure that the company had a succession plan, and secondly, that the company had directors that could relate to all veterans, all veteran families, the veteran community, and everyone that interacts with it. So in order to achieve that, we need to ensure that the board of directors is well balanced in terms of gender, equity, and equality. So what we recommend is that we elect 4 women and 2 men to positions of company directors. And what I'll do now is I'll quickly explain the personal characteristics of those 6 people. I won't name them. I'll let them introduce themselves next week using 2.5-minute videos. But let's firstly look at the first candidate. She's a veteran spouse from the Special Forces community, exceptionally well qualified, and also a qualified company director. I'll let you read her details in your own time. Secondly, a male Army, now in the reserves, good qualifications, great qualifications as a matter of fact, and a peacekeeper. Thirdly, a woman from the Royal Australian Navy, discharged initially after a great career, occupied a number of key positions nationally in well-known firms, has now rejoined the Navy. Fourth director, again a woman, a Royal Australian Navy, a wellbeing advocate, a skill set that we certainly need to be aware of at the strategic level, and you can see her qualifications. The 4th woman from the Royal Australian Air Force. She has been a non-executive board director, most recently a volunteer in the ACT Emergency Services. Her qualifications can be seen, and she has a sound nursing background and has deployed operationally with distinction. Lastly, a man from the Army has deployed as a peacekeeper and has a focus there on strategy, security, and special and regular operations, complete with the odd typo, which I'm well renowned for doing, but I just spotted that, but that's life. Who are these people? These are the names of the director candidates. They're not in the order that I just outlined them. If you do approve the changes to the Constitution, and if you do elect those directors, or any directors, then what I propose is that we structure the board itself with redundancy for succession, with 2 vice chair people. But if you do wish to attend, please ensure that you are financial. We'll send out an email this week just confirming what status you are, because we have changed the website this year a couple of times, and we have changed the membership management system, and I know it's been confusing, and I take full responsibility for it. But I do believe that we've got an exceptionally good system and website now that positions us for the future. Please register to attend, and if you can't attend, submit a proxy form. So on the day, what we'll be looking at? Well, on the left-hand side, in terms of the Constitution, you can see there that we've got track changes on, and it's a simple matter of moving through the document and replacing the named directors so that it looks like it does on the right, where it's a generic document. And if you accept that, we'll ask you to pass this resolution that's on the screen now. Now, just quickly, I'll show you how to register. If you go to our website, peacekeepers.asn.au, move across to the News and Events menu and select Events. You can see that we've got 4 events listed there this year, and the one that you're after is the one on the 17th of May. If you're not yet financial, please click here to become financial. If you're an associate member, please click here to become financial. And then go ahead and register. So in conclusion, I do ask that you become a financial member, that you do participate in the EGM, and if you can't, send in a proxy form. We're about a week and a half away from producing our next Australian Peacekeeper magazine. If you've got any questions, to Mark Horner, please. And there's a selfless plug on the right-hand side just to remind everybody that this year is the 25th anniversary of INIFAT. DVA have indicated to us that, subject to approval, the 25th anniversary of INIFAT, and in fact all operations in Timor, will occur around and on Australian Peacekeeper Day. It'll be a national and an international activity, and we stand by to hear more about it. That's all I've got, and thank you very much for your time.